Amanda and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be meal planning and then we're going to do a big grocery haul. Bubba and Penelope are going to be helping us today, except Bubba's a little bit sleepy. So each week when I plan out my meals, I type them out into my Notion planner. I have a weekly spread and each day I put what we're having for dinner and then I create my grocery list from that. Every week I plan on making 5 different meals. And most weeks we end up only having 4 of those meals, but I like to have 5 on hand just in case. We like to leave a little bit of spontaneity in case we want to go out to dinner, in case we're too lazy to cook one day because life happens. So this week what we have on the menu is we have shepherd's pie tonight. My husband made shepherd's pie last night while I was out night skiing, and so we're gonna have some leftovers. I can't remember the last time I had shepherd's pie, so I'm excited but a little bit worried. Another day we're gonna do bagel and lox. I have been craving bagels. We used to do bagels and lox at least once a week for the longest time, but we haven't had it in a few months. So that is on the menu. Another day we're gonna do falafel and pita. We were at a Greek restaurant last week and their falafel was not gluten-free, so I couldn't eat it because I have celiac. And so I have been thinking about falafels ever since. So we're gonna make our own. Another day we're gonna do burrito bowls. Burrito bowls are one of the easiest things that we make during the week, and so I like to throw that one in case we need a really quick meal. And lastly, we're gonna do pizza one night. We have some Char gluten-free pizza crust in our cupboard that I really wanna use, and I love pizza. I love making them at home because I can put whatever toppings I want on them, which always includes sausage. So let's make our list. How I do this is I go through each meal and I type out all the ingredients that I would need into my grocery list on Notion, and then I go through my cupboards and check off the things that I already have. That way when I go to the grocery store, I know everything that I need to get, because for the longest time, I was grocery shopping at least 3 times a week because I would always forget something. But this has made my life so much easier. Bubba heard that we're making pizza one day and he is squeezing in. So this here is my Notion home screen. I'm gonna scroll down to my grocery list and I've already typed in all the ingredients that I need. Now we're gonna go through and check off the things that I know I already have. For example, I know I have pizza crust, so I don't need to buy any more of that. I have a ton of mozzarella cheese. I don't know why we have so much mozzarella cheese, but we don't need any more of that. We even have some of the fresh chunks of mozzarella cheese, which I will definitely be putting on my pizza. We already have some beans, rice, and carnitas for our burrito bowls. We buy those at Costco and they are life-saving. Plus they are so good. They're the Del Real brand. We don't have guac, we don't have Mexican blend cheese. I don't have anything for bagels. And then at the end of the list, I go through and put in the things that I want for breakfast and lunches. I always like to have some kind of yogurt and cottage cheese on hand. We definitely need eggs and butter for my baking. For breakfast, right now, I've been on a cottage cheese parfait kick. So as long as I have cottage cheese and some kind of granola and berries and peanut butter, I'm set for breakfast for the week. For lunches, I tend to have leftovers, so I don't plan a lot for lunch. I just kind of go with the flow. So I think we are ready to grocery shop. After I get back from grocery shopping, I will do a haul and show you everything that I got. We're back from the store and we got everything on our list, plus a few extra goodies as always. We're gonna start off with Target because that is where I went first and Target is my happy place. First up, we got peanut butter Chex. I have been loving this cereal lately. Plus it was on sale again this week, so I had to snatch up another box. I like to put this on my cottage cheese parfaits or on my yogurt parfaits. I also love to eat this dry or of course with milk in a cereal bowl. This Fairlife milk is my favorite milk of all time. I use it in my cereal. I also use it in my smoothies. It is my go-to milk. I mixed up my coffee creamer this week and I got this Starbucks Cinnamon Dolce Latte. I recently have refound my love of the Cinnamon Dolce syrup at Starbucks. And when I saw this at Target, I could not help but grab it. I normally don't get the Starbucks creamer because it's more expensive than other brands, but I could not say no. Other things for breakfast, I have my cottage cheese. I also have this as a snack every day. You guys know I am obsessed with cottage cheese. Plus, I got my Greek yogurt. I love the Chobani Greek yogurt. I normally get vanilla because I can mix so many things into it, but they only had strawberry and this stuff is still very good. So we are set. Moving on to some of our dinners. For our pita and falafels, I got chickpeas, Plus I got sesame seeds and parsley. I have all the other seasonings already. For our burrito bowls, I love this Southwest salad kit. It is delicious. The dressing that comes with it, chef's kiss. Plus we got some Mexican blend cheese. And then I already have the carnitas, beans, and rice. I always love to pick up a bag of carrots. It's one of my favorite crunchy snacks. When we do our bagel and lox, we obviously need cream cheese. So I just got the Target brand of cream cheese. I always get the store brand over name brand when I can because you gotta save the money where you can. I always get a thing of butter because I love to bake and I never wanna be without butter. I think I'm running low, so this was a must. If you haven't noticed lately, I have been obsessed with this pumpkin smoothie bowl. If you haven't noticed lately, I have been loving this pumpkin smoothie bowl, and it requires me to freeze pumpkin puree into little ice cubes to then put into the blender. So I got the big thing of pumpkin puree. We're doing pizzas one night for dinner, so I got the pizza sauce. I already have the char pizza crust, I already have the mozzarella, and I already have the chicken sausage that's already in our fridge. I ended up picking up this True Fruit dark chocolate covered strawberries. I think this is gonna be fun and a little snack mix, so stay tuned. I've not tried this, but I have had their banana and it is so good. Last thing from Target, the Reese's miniatures. I had to get some Valentine's Day candy to complete my collection because today we are decorating for Valentine's Day. Up next was Sprouts. I don't tend to buy a lot of staples at Sprouts because it's a little more costly, but Sprouts is great for produce and then celiac friendly foods. I got this Puffin cereal. It's a honey rice flavor. I already gave it a try on the way home and I can say it is good. I love cereal. Cereal brings me so much joy, especially when there's a penguin on the box. So I'll add this to my stash for cereal options in the morning or as a snack. To go on top of our pizzas, I got some fresh mushroom and some basil. I really want to start my own little herb garden so I don't have to keep buying fresh basil, but for now, Sprouts is a good place. For our falafel pita pockets, I got some cucumber and grape tomatoes to add on top of it. For our bagel and lox, we like to add some fresh tomato and some avocado. Plus, if we have leftover cucumber slices, we'll add that as well. I grabbed some eggs at Sprouts because you guys know eggs are so hard to come by right now. And they were much cheaper at Sprouts than they were at Target, and Trader Joe's is always out. I don't know who's supplying Trader Joe's eggs, but they don't have any ever. For our pita pockets, I got this bee-free pita pocket. They are very good, at least considering there aren't very many pita options out there that are celiac safe. I ended up getting the whole grain version because I don't get a lot of whole grains in because I have celiac, so I thought this would be a great way to add it in. And lastly, I always have to get an ice cream. I still have some Rocky Road in my freezer from Target, but I saw this chocolate chunk gelato that looked so good and it was on sale. I've never had the brand before. It's called Gelato Boy, so we shall see. Last but not least, we have Trader Joe's. You guys know I go to Trader Joe's on the regular. Today though, I did really good. I did not buy any extra snacks. I was going in and out. It was craziness in there. I did not feel like strolling, but I'll probably go back midweek just to get some fun snacks. I got a thing of romaine lettuce just to make side salads to go with dinners throughout the week. I always like to have hard-boiled eggs on hand. I know I could easily make them myself, but it is a lot easier just to buy them and have them in a bag already. These are great to go in my lunches when I have some leftovers, but it doesn't have any protein in it because we ate the protein the night before, so I just throw in some hard-boiled eggs. I love their fancy berry medley frozen fruit mix. It is so great to throw on a parfait or whatnot or in a smoothie. When we do our falafels, we have tzatziki sauce. I cannot eat falafels without tzatziki, and Trader Joe's has the best tzatziki sauce. This was the last one they had. I almost had to settle for the vegan one, which is not as good as this one. We got some guac to go with our burrito bowls. I always like to have these guacs on hand because they're two small little pouches, and so we can open one, and if we don't use it all, we at least didn't waste the second half of it. It's also great when you want to have avocado toast last minute. You can just use the guac, and this is really good guac. We love their coffee. We like the light roast, so I always get a thing of their coffee. For our bagel and lox, we got the plain bagels from Trader Joe's. These are the gluten-free ones. Plus, I got some of their lox. I'm so excited for this meal. Plus, our weekly fun food challenge this week is bagels, so this is the perfect meal to have. last but not least, I got one of their petite bouquets. It is so cute. This was $3.99, and I feel like it's so on point with the Valentine's Day theme, and I'm gonna go decorate for Valentine's Day right after this. So comment what other content you guys want to see on my new channel. Hit subscribe to follow along for more of these weekly grocery trips, and let's enjoy some good food together.